Today I'm gonna give you guys something no one's asked for, and that is a get ready with me slash get to know me. So my name is Gloria, nice to meet you. I live in Texas, you know where HEB is, Whataburger, the great place Selena Gomez was born. I am 26 years old, about to be 27. I have one daughter, and that's it. I am the youngest out of 7. That's a lot of kids, I know. Which is weird because my parents were divorced after the first kid, but they just kept going. My hobbies are I like editing videos and making videos. So I like scrapbooking, doing makeup for fun. I'm not gonna make a career out of it because I'm not really good at putting makeup on other people. I'm really good at putting it on myself. So I mean, I'm just gonna keep it as a hobby. Yeah, editing videos is actually really fun for me. It is time consuming, but like the satisfaction of, you know, cutting everything, all the extra pieces out and putting everything together to make it make sense and entertaining for the most part. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be that fun. Although like when I'm in the zone, I can't get out of it. Like I have to finish it as soon as possible or I'm gonna go crazy. I'm not really good at anything else, I don't think. Pretty bad, at least everything I've tried. I'm not really good at cooking, I'm sorry. I tried skating and I busted my ass. So as for my personality, I feel like my humor is like really dry and has to have like an acquired taste, I guess. When I first meet people, I don't really like them right away. I'm just that kind of person where you kind of have to like build up that friendship. I constantly try to make new friends and it always like goes down the toilet because I get shy and I kind of like quit in the middle of the conversation. It's just very draining being social, at least to me. Being 26 and being a mom and having a family, I don't really go out that much either. So I don't drink much. I don't really do anything else. I know my life is boring. I've got more into makeup. I've started conversations with people I wanted to be friends with. Just did a photo shoot with my friend, which is weird because I don't see myself as like model material or anything, but it was just for fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know if she did, but I did. You give it a try at least. If it's not for you, just move on and try something new. When it comes to friends, I usually go for people who are very outgoing because I'm not. Most of the friends that I do have are outspoken and they kind of like speak for me or say things that I wouldn't say myself, but I wanted to say, but they have more of the courage to say it, and we just get along well. It's just like, it's true, opposites do attract. Joseph, who is my boyfriend, and we've been together for 3 years, and I would say he is pretty upfront. I find myself the nicest person, or at least I try to be, but I've still had people like not like me for literally the dumbest reasons. I had one girl want to fight me and her excuse was I was being too nice, and the story behind that was she was a new girl and you know, me being friendly was like really annoying and I just wanted to be her friend. And even after high school, someone told me that apparently I was like really stuck up and I was like a rich kid, and that was like far from the truth. I was not rich whatsoever, or I didn't try to be stuck up. I was just more like, you're too cool for me. I don't even want to try to have a conversation with you because you're gonna totally turn my friendship down and my feelings are going to be hurt. I came off the wrong way or something, and I didn't mean to. So if you thought I was mean or stuck up, I'm sorry. I guess my favorite childhood memory was my childhood home, which sounds weird because it's very important to feel like you're at home. Not just, oh, I'm at a friend's house and they make me feel at home. Like having a home of your own is important. I mean, like living in that house, I have a lot of great memories with my sisters. Like there was this one time we had a tire swing in our backyard, and I remember pushing my sister Carmen on it and like spinning her around, and like I kept spinning until the chain broke and she fell on her ass, and I thought that was like the funniest thing in the world. She didn't think it was funny, but I did. I am the kind of person that does not like change, so growing up and going through puberty and stuff, that was like terrifying to me. I really didn't want to grow up, or at least that way. Like I always wanted to like have my own house and, you know, drive my own car and stuff, but then you kind of don't think about, oh yeah, you gotta pay for that shit. And you don't know that when you're a kid though. The weirdest thing I've seen, I had a few paranormal experiences in my life, and anytime I tell people this, I feel like I'm going crazy or they think I'm crazy. But they're, you know, surprisingly people agree, like, oh my god, that shit's real. And that makes me feel good. That makes me feel like I'm not insane. So, the craziest thing I've seen in my life. So let me tell you about this story. I had this dream. In my dream, I wake up and go downstairs and go through the entryway, down to the living room, up out in the garage, and then I see something. Well, after that, I only see like bright white, and like someone's telling me like God has a plan for you and stuff like that. And then I wake up, and then everything in my dream that I just dreamed of like happened, like to every detail, and it was insane. And I kind of got freaked out, and I didn't tell people for a while. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. When I was younger, I used to suffer from night terrors, I guess. I had very vivid nightmares to the point where I feared going to sleep. I know, I sound crazy. But it went to the point where I had to go to counseling for it. And I don't have them anymore. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. But if you have any similar experiences, I would love to hear them. Turn morbid real quick. I'm filled with embarrassing moments. And looking back at it makes me cringe. So I guess I'll tell you now. When I was younger, I was like, don't do drugs, don't do that. Like, you know, like I saw it, how it affected other people and people that you love and stuff, and it's just like you can't do it. And also like I listened to the school seminars where like they tell you like drugs are, don't do drugs, rise above. I go to this Halloween party knowing that people that I know are gonna watch this. Let me just apologize ahead of time. I'm sorry, I'm such a baby. I go to this Halloween party and everything's going great. My best friend Andrea was there, but then she left early because, you know, she lived down the block from this house. But I stay a little bit longer, and then I realized that, like, the kids are smoking. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? You guys are better than this. I just start to cry at this Halloween party filled with my friends and my sister's friends. And I leave the party and I walk to my friend Andrea's house. Like I said, she lived like really close. And then I cried to her parents that this is going on, and of course, thinking about this, I probably ruined that party, and everyone probably thought I was a big crybaby or a narc, and yes, at that time I did. And sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I don't know how many times I'm gonna apologize for that one. I was like, why did I do that? But I was just a baby, so you can't really like hold me accountable. School told me it was bad. What is something that I am gifted at? Talking about myself, obviously. I wouldn't say I'm a narcissist, but I'm very close to it. I mean, I do care about other people's feelings. So what are my pet peeves? Yeah, whenever you fucking make a movie out of a book and you change it all up. When people talk throughout a movie, I don't do that. I'm trying to enjoy the movie. It also bothers me when people like their own statuses. Like, you wrote the status, obviously you liked it enough write it down. What was the strangest thing that you believed as a child? I believed that the moon followed me everywhere. I know that sounds weird and stupid, but I was a fucking kid. I remember being in the car and looking out on the moon, and I'm like, what? That thing's following me. Why? And I started crying about it, and like my grandma asked me why I was crying, and I explained it to her. And I'm sure she thought I was like the dumbest kid alive. She probably still thinks that. I don't know why I thought it was scary, because the moon is beautiful. But as a kid, I was like horrified. So my greatest accomplishment in life is, of course, my daughter. But if it was anything besides that, it was in elementary school. We were asked to write a story about Thanksgiving. It was a contest, actually. And I wrote this story about like all the fairy tale characters getting together and like it being chaos, and at the end they all eat together. I don't really remember it, but it was super cute, and I won. I won a butterball turkey. I never won anything in my life. That's probably the only thing I won. And I felt like I made Thanksgiving that year. Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna let that down until I win something bigger. What is your strongest sense? Intuition, I guess. Like if I feel like something's off, like I'm usually right. I'm able to tell if someone's like lost their interest in me or something. I know when a breakup is coming. Yeah. Or something bad is about to happen. I try my best to listen to it. I don't ignore it, because I don't ever want to regret that I ignored it. Like at a party or, you know, a house party or something, and I like feel that feeling, I instantly I'm like, I want to go home. It could be anxiety too. It's hard to tell the difference, so I just listen to it. And plus I want to go home. Hope you got to know me a little better. Alright, well, this is part 1 though, so